Hi, I'm Christy. Welcome to my channel, Soul Blossom Girl. I've heard God's voice, have felt His touch, and have felt His tears on my flesh. God is involved in the details of my life, and He's helped my soul to blossom. So lately, God has been reminding me of a time back in 1981, 44 years ago, where I was encountered by Jesus. I was at a very crazy time in my life when I was doing a lot of coke, hanging out with people that tempted me to do those kinds of things, and I was just following the rest of the world. So one night, I was at a restaurant with some friends, and a new guy was in town from LA. His name was Bernie, and he had a huge gallon-sized bag of cocaine that was filled like halfway full. It was the biggest bag of coke I'd ever seen. We passed it around the restaurant table and took tablespoon bites of it, eating it and sipping red wine like that was dinner. I got so wasted. When we left the restaurant, we went to a condo where we proceeded to do more coke. Well, when I went to the bathroom, I had on a blue jumpsuit with zippers all over it, and I stumbled pulling it up after using the bathroom, and I suddenly was standing outside my favorite club, Victor's. It's no longer Victor's. It's a club called The Block now. But where I am standing is where all of a sudden I'm standing there. And I'm so high. And this man with a group of 12 people behind him came up to me and said, "I will take care of you." He had ginger hair, covered in freckles. And he took me to a house that was like a split level house where you walk in and you can either go upstairs or downstairs. Now, I live in Florida, and I've never really seen a house like that here in Florida, but I did live in a house like that in 6th grade. But that is where I went, and he took care of me. He just saw to it that I got through this very wasted time in my life. Now, I was supposed to go on vacation with my mom the next day, an 18-hour car ride to Oklahoma. I hadn't even packed. So I told him, "You got to call my mom." And he did. And he just explained to her that I was really drunk, but I would be home, but I would be late. When I came to time later, I have no idea how much time passed. I was laying on a bed. Bernie was there. And I said, "Where are the others?" And he said, "There's been no one else, but you thought there was." And I was like, But somehow I knew it was Jesus. Jesus came to the club and rescued me from dying, overdosing, rape, murder, who knows? But here I am, 44 years later, standing outside my club, Victor's. It will always be Victor's in my heart. Here's my Victor's card just so I can show y'all. It's had a lot of wear and tear, but Jesus saved me, and I totally believe I am still here so that I can tell each one of you, whatever we're stuck on in life, sex, drugs, rock and roll, that was my mantra. God is here. He's seeing everything. He is involved in the details of our lives. He can save you from all of our catastrophes in life. And that's why I'm still here. Just seek God, seek Jesus. If you're stuck, He can get you unstuck. And He can help your soul to blossom, just like He's done mine. So y'all have a very great day. Peace, love, good vibes always.